What's going on, guys? You're tuned in to another episode of Whiskey Business. My name is Jesse, and if you're new here, welcome, and thanks for stopping by. I'd like to start off this video by emphasizing what this channel is predominantly about, which is showcasing the various whiskeys that the LCBO has to offer. Because if you are a local Ontarian like myself, you are locked to the LCBO liquor chain to get all of your whiskey needs. And that can be an issue because some things are more heavily priced than they are in other provinces and obviously America. But on the other hand, the selection isn't always that great. Sometimes there's limited availability, or it can just depend on your actual location, what your stores have, and what is available to be shipped to your stores. That is, if you're buying online. So we here at Whiskey Business like to showcase what they have to offer. So before you go out there and spend your hard-earned pennies, you can maybe learn a little bit about the whiskey and see if it might suit your palate or style of whiskey that you like to drink. So with all of that out of the way, I would really appreciate you guys to leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you guys think of this upcoming bottle down below. I know this bottle has been talked about a lot. It's a lot of people's favorites and a lot of people's entryway into better bourbons. And honestly, I've never tried it. So as always, I'm super excited to get into today's Decapitation. Now, as the thumbnail showed, today's Decapitation is none other than Woodford Reserve Double Oak. So this is double oaked. It's coming at 45.2% alcohol by volume. So pretty much what this is, if you don't know, it's their standard Woodford Reserve Distiller Select, and then they finish it in a second oak barrel, so hence the word double oaked. It's supposed to be a little bit richer, more depth of flavor, darker, deeper, richer notes. So super excited about this. Everybody talks highly of it, and me myself, I'm a big fan of Brown-Forman products, especially Woodford Reserve, the standard Distiller Select. I really like it. Like it is such a good pour for the value, but even better than that, in my opinion, if you're looking for a real budget bourbon, I'm gonna preach this till the pigs fly, or whatever the saying is. Old Forester, 86 proof, $35 at your local LCBO. Super readily available. I don't think I've ever been to an LCBO that doesn't have this on the shelf. And if there is one out there, you can probably order it. So that's a great one. Just super nice banana, sweet brown sugar notes on the nose and palate. Think bananas Foster. Think caramel, sundae, vanilla ice cream. It's lacking in the mouthfeel department. It's not super oily, not super viscous, not super proofy. It's coming in at 86 proof or 43% alcohol by volume, so it's not up there. But I mean, bang for the buck, $35. You want to make some cocktails with it. It's got a little bit of spicing in there, just enough. I absolutely love it. But anyways, that's not what today's Decapitation is about. You all came here for the Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Now this pretty frequently goes on sale for $10 off at the LCBO. I believe bringing it down to $65. So I went ahead and picked up 2 bottles because if I really like it, I really like it. And $10 is one of the most generous discounts you'll see on the LCBO, other than if it's reduced to clear or for clearance. But yeah, so, and if you guys didn't know, if you do have an unopened bottle, you can always exchange it for something in store. You can't get cash back, but if you're going to be buying more bourbon or more whiskey anyway, you can exchange it. And obviously, what I like to do if I'm going to do that, I go to like one of the bigger LCBOs in the area. It's a bit further of a drive, but their selection is way better. They have stuff like Knob Creek 12, Knob Creek 15, lots of different scotches. So if I'm going to be making a big return or returning a bunch of bottles at once, that's kind of what I like to do. So anyways, with all that out of the way, I've been talking your ear off, and guys, I'm super excited for this one. So let's get into this. I've been saving this for a special occasion, and today just happens to be my anniversary of 3 years. So, what better time than to pop open a super exciting bourbon than that, right? Any excuse to open a bottle of bourbon is a good excuse, in my opinion. So, give this a slice around. Let's pop this one open. It's a hefty bottle, like it's a thick bottle. There she is. Now let's get this baby poured. First off, let's jump into the nose. Okay, getting the Bananas Foster. Nice caramels, I want to say like a dark amber caramel, gooey, not like a liquidy syrup caramel, but like a gooey thick syrup. Brown sugars, vanilla, creamy vanilla, almost soft serve-esque. A little hint of a citrus, I want to say like bergamot lime or key lime, which for me, the Woodford Reserve Distiller Select, I really get key lime pie. This is bridging from Old Forester 86, that Bananas Foster, into the Woodford Reserve Distiller Select with a lot more gooey richness, I want to say, and depth. That they both don't have the greatest depth. They both have great noses, great palates. What's there is amazing. Two of my favorite bourbons, believe it or not. If I had to say sub 90 proof, I know the Distiller Select is like technically like it's 90.4 proof, but I'd say it's still in the 90 proof. Sub 90 proof, those are my absolute two go-to bourbons. Like, I can't express how much I love them. I'll take it over Old Grandad Bonded. I'll take it over literally everything. Other than Maker's Mark, I really do enjoy the Maker's Mark. I think it's a very nice dessert like dram. But back to this, it's just all sweet and vanilla. Like I said, there's a bit of warm baking spices in there. Almost bread like cinnamon for sure. Cinnamon is the predominant baking spice I'm getting. I want to almost say like a unglazed cinnamon bun. So like cinnamon bun without the glaze. Instead of the glaze, maybe you put some vanilla soft serve. This is more on the vanilla bean side of the vanilla, less so artificial. And then you got that like cooked kind of banana, cooked down banana, or like really ripe banana. If you've ever had like a banana pancake, or even like those protein pancakes where it's just like egg whites and banana, you get that, like a nice mushy cooked banana in the best way possible, because that doesn't sound very good. And then it's like there's a key lime pie just like across the table. Like you've just got all these desserts kind of thing, and you're at the buffet trying to choose what dessert you want. This is the dessert table in a glass. At least the best part of it, in my opinion. Bananas, love banana pancakes. That's that breadiness. Cinnamon buns, vanilla ice cream. Like, these are some of my favorite things. If we threw some cereal in here, I'd be in heaven. But it's overall really good. It's not really expressing too much else. Not super deep as far as the nose goes. But anyways, so it's looking pretty viscous and oily. The legs on it are pretty intense, considering it is that 45.2% proof. But I would imagine it quite possibly picked up a lot more of the oils from the wood in the second oaking. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that is just my 2 cents or 2 cent take on it. Anyways, let's get into the palate. I hope everyone is having a great start to the new year. It's currently February. Actually, it's March 1st. So yeah, hopefully if you guys are getting the March break off, you guys have a great March break. This will probably be coming out around then. And yeah, cheers, guys. This is my first drink of the day, but I must say that felt like water. Like, that felt so thin. I'm starting to get a little bit of cooked down apples now. Like apple pie. Guys, I don't know what's happening here. Like, the legs on it, like it looks thick. The nose is absolutely phenomenal. But as soon as it hits my mouth, it's like water. I'm trying so hard to like it, but that mouthfeel feels so thin, like nothing I've ever had before. Well, I don't think I've been this disappointed in a long time. The flavors are good, but there's like, you're getting cinnamon, you're getting a little like a light dusting of oak. Like, it's not super oaky. I thought you were gonna get like just a lot of oak flavor, or even maybe a lot of oak tannins. I'm not getting that. I'm getting like a sweet, like, it's like a light caramel now. Like, the nose was like a deep, gooey, rich caramel. The palate is like a light caramel, and into brown sugar. There's like the faintest little bit of banana, like it wants to come out, but the ethanol is very overpowering. It's not like proofy, but the ethanol taste is overpowering almost everything. I don't understand it. Like, it smells rich, smells so deep. It looks so mouth coating. So the finish is just warm spices. The oak kind of comes out. You got cinnamon in there. You got brown sugar. Some nutmeg. A little bit of allspice. I'd say it's a medium finish at best. Not much of a Kentucky hug. And that mouthfeel is just, it's a letdown. I'm so perplexed because, like, on one hand, I feel like my palate's tricking me. Something's going on here, because I've never had something feel so thin. So, you know what? For scientific purposes only, we will try a little bit of Distiller Select here. And also, you guys may have noticed we got Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Rye. Not opened yet, coming soon. Excited about that. I've really been into ryes lately. as well as this Knob Creek Twice Barreled Rye. Super excited about that. I've been a real big fan of Knob Creek recently. Okay, so Distiller Select. The nose is better. It's been open a little bit longer though, so I'm hoping this double oak just needs a chance to open up. Like, I really have been so excited about this bottle. I've had it for quite some time. But anyways, let's try the Distiller Select. Yeah, that's... Flavor on Distiller Select, there's more depth. There's more richness, a little bit more oomph. But the mouthfeel is like water. Like, if you could thin water, that's Woodford Reserve Double Oak for right now. Right now. The Distiller Select has a little bit more viscosity to it, and I don't understand it, because looking at the glass, it doesn't appear to be as thick, but in the mouth, it just feels so much thicker. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
But well, this is certainly a turn of events, in my opinion. I never would have expected this, and I'm very much let down, because I think the mouthfeel, at least for me, if it's going to be lower proof, the mouthfeel adds a whole lot to the experience, especially like going in thinking like deep, rich, gooey caramel. You know, I want a mouthfeel to somewhat back that up. I feel the thin bourbons, or the thin whiskeys in general, just don't last as long in the mouth. They don't give me that satisfaction that I look for when I'm gonna have a dram. Even some of the lightest scotches I've ever had are maybe thin, but they have more to the mouthfeel, like, because it's not just the thickness. I go like, you know, is it drying? Is it mouth-watering? This isn't it. Like, it's really good, but it's not mouth-watering. Like, it doesn't get my mouth watering and excited for the next sip. It's not juicy. It's not drying. It's not thick. It's not oily. It really is disappointing. I hope it just needs time to open up, but this is where I want you guys to chime in. Like, I know a lot of people really enjoy Double Oak, and as a huge Brown-Forman fan, I really anticipated it to be one of the better bourbons I've tried. So let me know what you guys think. Does it need time to open up? Like, have you had this experience before? I have another bottle there. Maybe I just got a dud. Like, I feel like it would be the first time I got a dud, as far as whiskey goes. But let me know. Like, has this ever happened to you? Do you guys find it thin? Like, words can't express how bamboozled I am right now. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a quick rating. This is neck pour, so take it with a grain of wood. The nose is, I really enjoyed the nose. The nose is gonna get an 87 for me. Like, I really did like it, and I think as it opens up, banana is gonna come out more. It just overall was very inviting, sweet, rich, good stuff. So 87 there. Palate. The palate is unfortunately going to get a 69 at this point, with the mouth feel lacking, and the overall depth of flavor just not being what I thought it was going to be, and lacking some of the notes that I got in the nose on the palate. It's kind of a letdown. So, well, it is a letdown. I hope it gets better as it opens up. Finish, like I said, medium finish. There was some spicing, there was a little bit of oak, some sweetness, not super bad, not super drying, not super making you want more. The finish is gonna get a 65. Like, it's not that good of a finish. I didn't even really get a Kentucky hug. So overall, the average is gonna be right here. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would really appreciate any feedback down below. And don't forget to check out my Instagram right here, where you can stay up to date with all the latest posts that I make on YouTube, as well as my LCBO pickups. And I sometimes post about the LCBO one-day sales and stuff if I find that there's some interesting things on sale or good value buys out there. So definitely follow that. And yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed and want to stay up to date with all my latest content, going over stuff that the LCBO has to offer, as I mentioned. And leave a like if you did enjoy, and comment down below what your experiences are with Woodford Reserve Double Oak. I would love to hear them, and yeah, appreciate all feedback. But anyways, guys, this has been Whiskey Business, or Jesse, and I'm out, guys. Cheers.